Hey everyone, English Gaming 38 here, and this is my very first video on this channel. I do have two other channels. I'll link down below in the description if you'd like to check those out. But in this video we're going to be looking at playing My Garage. It's one of my favourite games to play. We're just going to get up to some I say random stuff. What I wanted to do in this video, for the most part, is show you around basically, and just show you what I've got so far in the game. I've been playing this game almost since it was released. I can't remember now. It must be a good year ago. Yes, I thought I'd give you a tour of the place. So I have got the garage extension. I've never used the pit though. And from the most recent update, I've got one motorbike built. Don't like the brown seat though. And I've just noticed, for some reason, my front fender has gone back to the standard brand new colour, you know, when you buy them brand new in the catalogue. Because this bike I actually built from all brand new parts that I bought from the catalogue. And I painted everything. Oh, and part of that, the tank hasn't, it's lost its paint as well for some reason. That's weird. Not to worry though, I can sort that later. So yeah, I've got a bit of organisation. I wouldn't say it's perfect, you know. So, you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different shelves. And I've just got various bits. I've still got room for some bits as well. I've got some space there. So we've got the larger suspension components here, or the rear suspension components I should say. Apart from the rear shocks, maybe I should move those, because they are just there, just the other side of that motorbike. So yeah, we've got upper and lower control arms, rear control arms, spark plug wires, water pump, fans, a blower scoop and a blower. I've not used those. I've got two of the American muscle cars. I've got the Chad and the Bart. I wouldn't mind building another one with a modified engine on with those, because they're just running the standard V8, those two that I've got. We've got a big pile of i6 bits here, and some fuel pumps that have somehow bounced their way over there. I'm not sure how. And this is a shelf that's got my various carburetors on, and intake manifolds, turbos, battery wires, alternators, oil filters, ignition coils, distributors, fuel pumps and fuel line. Oh, what have we got under there? Oh yeah, the oil pans. Some random V8 spare parts there as well. We've got a load of other engine spares on this one. This is pretty much suspension and brakes for the lad cars, not the lad coupe and whatnot. Pile of motorbike bits I've been collecting up. Welding rods, cutting discs, windows, random motorbike wheel over here for some reason. Bunch of accessories again for the lads and the Niv, because we've got the slightly larger Niv headlights there. Spares for the Niv. They all use the same engine, so you know, I haven't got any engine specific parts for the Niv. And then we've got clutches both for the V8, the i6 and the i4, and various air filters, radiator pipe. Well, I'm next at the junkyard. I do need to find small radiators, because that's my only one. spare. So that is the shop. The office, so I've got my office laid out. I've got a bench here and I've got a TV in here, radio, box full of random paint cans, some brake fluid, some vinyl stickers, window tint, body filler, table lamp. Technically the table lamp and that TV are collectibles that you can sell at the pawn shop. But I stuck them in here just as a bit of decoration. So there's the shop. I've got the tire machine there. Then I've got this workbench here, which I'm currently organising the L500 engine parts. The L500 is a motorbike, by the way. Nearly got everything. I think I can't remember what I'm missing. But maybe in a little bit we can start assembling that engine. My plan was to get all the parts from the junkyard to build the next bike. So I've already built that one using just new parts from the catalogue. I just realised the rear mudguard's not painted either. So I thought I'd collect up what I can from the junkyard and we'll build it that way. But I've still not found a tyre, despite finding all these parts and all that parts there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 motorbikes in total. So I thought, yeah, maybe I'll have to concede defeat and just buy the last couple of parts I need. Let's do that now, actually. All cars, L500, all engines, 500cc. Can't remember what I needed. Crankcase A, never needed that. Got the crankcase cover, I've got at least one of those. I've got a carb, I think. Don't think I've got the cam. Got cylinder heads. Got the starter. I haven't got a timing chain. Brakes. You won't find the brake pad anyway, so I'll just buy a couple of those actually. Oh, I'll buy a few of those as well because I've got a few rear wheels. Right, so I've got the parts there. I think that is all I needed. So I'm pretty certain I've got everything else. Right. Here's a car that I bought from the junkyard. I've actually bought several because I've got a field of them full over there, along with some engines that I pulled from junk cars from the junkyard. This one, I had a bit of fun with this one. First, I got the engine running, which is why it's still got a bad rocker cover on it. Then I went through it and I replaced all the suspension parts that were missing. I didn't replace the broken ones at first. Which got it driving, and then I decided to actually go through and rebuild all the suspension, so that's all done. This fender, this outer fender here needs replacing. It just won't bend out with a hammer, I've tried. Yeah, and then just gradually went through and replaced other things like the starter motor. The gearbox was bad. We've still got a rusty floor, you can see the exhaust through it. But yeah, I was just getting bored of having nice cars everywhere, so I just thought I'd have a bit of a jalopy kicking around. It actually has no working lights on the front. Right. So, I'm going to show you my garages. I say garages because we've actually got 5 save slots now. So this is the first one, the default one I'll call it, which opens pretty quick and it's just full of spare parts, interior parts. Excuse me, I just need to take a drink. You know, bumpers, body panels, some interior parts, windows, drive shaft, there's an exhaust over there. I think I've actually got a few more things out here that I could actually stick in there for storage. But I'm going to do that later. And I've got a load of spare engines out here. Now I've got 2 complete V8s and 2 complete i4s and an i6 block. I've actually got 3 i6 blocks. But before I do that, I just want to have a bit of a reorganise in here because everything is just everywhere at the minute and I don't like that. Let's get that out of the way. I don't know why there's a random spray can in here. Yeah, I just want to have a bit of a sort out in here, try and arrange stuff because there's no way I'm going to find anything I want in this pile. I'm actually really glad the developer added this feature because, as you will see when I open the next garage, the vehicles and the trailers, too many of them on my map, seems to lag my game quite a bit. So I'm not actually sure if it's the trailers or if it is the cars themselves or a mix of both. As you'll see, when I open the next garage, it's going to take a little bit to load, so I'll probably just cut that to shorten it. But yeah, I've got to switch the key. So red key is the one with the trailers and the performance lad coupes and lad and Niv. I'll show you all those when it opens up. But apologies in advance because it will be a bit laggy. It'll drop my FPS. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 cars and 3 trailers, I think. But yeah, I think that's one of my favourite additions, aside from the motorbike, of course. I really do like the motorbike. Because you can actually, you know, split down your parts and your cars, and you know, you can store them in, I don't know, whatever order you want. Like you could put all your American muscle car collection in one slot, and all your, I don't know, your nivs in another slot if you wanted to, or do it like I've done it. I've only put these performance coupes and whatnot in with the trailers just because there was room to do so. I suppose I could have actually put them in with the others, but this is the way I've chosen to do it. So here we go. Oh, it didn't actually take as long to load up. So we've got the 3 trailers over here. We've got the big trailer minus the cover, the car transport trailer, and a little trailer here, which is actually full of spare parts as well. I'll just lean in. Yeah, we've got some alloy wheels. In fact, I can take that chair out of that one and put in this one. One thing I might do at some point is just take these chairs out of here and put them in the parts slot. Same with these, because I've got some exhausts. What do I call that, an exhaust? That was a gearbox. What was that? That's another ice. I've got too many i6 lamps. I'm going to get rid of some of these. I literally only want to build a couple for spares. And at some point, I'm going to drag this trailer out, and mind you, I could just put this trailer as it is in the parts save slot. Anyway, the cars I have got in here, we have got the V8 coupe. There we go, with performance parts on the V8, so it's not standard V8. And do you know, this car has done nothing but sit in these garages. I haven't even driven it anywhere. And this filter box lid has gone rusty. This lad and this lad coupe are both i6s. Standard. I've not done any performance mods to this either. Oh, apparently I've got a performance head cover on that one. But not on that one. Oh, it's the filter box. I don't think that filter box is gone already because it looks a lot darker than it should be. This one has just got the standard L4 on it, I4, sorry. But I put it in here because it is technically modified, as I've put the flames on it. It's actually the only vehicle I've got which has got personalised number plate and the flame stickers on. I've not put stickers on anything else. And this NIV is the turbo NIV. It's the i4 with a turbo on it. And the performance carb on it as well. One thing I haven't got is the performance spark plugs on any of them, so I might have to do that. I don't know if it's actually going to make any difference at all, but we'll see. I can't remember what's in the next save slot. It could be all of my just standard cars, the ones that I've just built up and not modified. Also can't remember if I actually used all the save slots or not. Once we put that key back, we'll put the silver key up there. And we'll open up. This one might take its time to open up as well. Also, I'll take this little moment to mention I will be playing other games on the channel. It's not just going to be a My Garage channel or anything. I like horror games. Yeah, so especially indie horror games. So we'll be playing a bunch of those as well. There's other games. I play Teardown. I play Phasmophobia sometimes. I haven't done for a while. Ah, so this is the one with my muscle cars in. So I've got plenty of room for more muscle cars in this one. But yeah, this Chad and Bart, both of them have only got the standard V8 in them. I haven't tuned these up or anything. Which means I can now do a tuned up version of each of these. I think I still need some interior parts. Yeah, I need at least a seat on that one. I think this one's okay though. So I just need a white seat. Yeah, like I was saying, oh, I'm just stretching. Sorry about that. Yeah, I play all sorts of games. I'm not one for any sort of platform style games or anything like that, or online multiplayers. I might actually get back into some games I haven't played for a while, like My Summer Car is another one. Right, white key. Is this the one with my standard coupes and whatnot in it? Can't believe it took that long just to load in two cars. Oh, this one still didn't take too long. Right. Oh. Video length. I'm going to try to keep at least videos like this where I'm just doing random stuff to around about half an hour. But when it comes to the horror games, I'd probably just play them until it ends if they're not too long. So an hour max, I would say, for the videos. I don't want to go too long. But anyway, these are just my standard coupes. This one I did to look like you know, a 1970s British car with a black roof. The black roof is meant to imitate a vinyl roof. And I sort of did it like a 70s beige. I can't remember. It's like a beigey, browny colour, very light colour. And this one I built most recently because I actually just like the colour of it. I bought it as a car from the dealership with the intent of fixing it up, you know, and selling it on for profit. But I ended up liking the colour of it so much, and the chrome trim on this colour so much, that I actually kept it. Yeah, there's nothing special with this Niv either. It is just a standard i4. Ooh. It seems that you get parts wear even when the cars are just sitting around doing nothing, because that's a bit of a funky inlet manifold on that one. I might have to go through my cars and just check to see what parts are going bad. No, that one's fine. Or maybe they will go bad faster if you use junkyard parts. I don't know. Really don't know how that part of the game works. I don't think there's anything in the last save slot. We will have a quick look. But I really don't think there's anything in there. Okay, switch that key over. No, this one is an empty one. Ooh. What can I store in this one then? More cars, probably. I seem to be a bit of a hoarder when it comes to car. Oh, no, I don't want to do that yet, do I? I bet if I moved that key there and then close the door, it would save over the other slot, wouldn't it? And delete everything. Don't want to do that. Right. Put that key back. I'm going to sleep and just wind the day on a bit. And then take taxi to the junkyard, because I'm too lazy to drive. And we'll see if we can find anything useful here. See if we can find any interior parts or anything. Now that I've got a barn dedicated to the larger spare parts. Okay, so that just appeared and disappeared again. I don't need foot pegs for a motorbike. I don't need any more of them tires either. What wheel are you? Are you a front? Ooh, you are a front. I need at least another one of those. How much is a whole car? Too much. Have you got anything on you that I could pinch? I need upper control arm. I don't know. You not got any? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, we've got a panel for a motorbike. I haven't actually got many of those panels, so we'll have that one. It'll need the rust cleaning, but what's a little bit of rust? Now, somewhere, because I've seen it, I've got a wrench. In fact, I should have about 3 wrenches laying around the junkyard somewhere. Right. Pick it up. Pick it up. Thank you. Yeah, I do like the fact that the developer added this feature, because you weren't able to do this in the early stages of the game. You couldn't just go up to the cars and take parts off. The developer decided to add that feature in, and I quite like it. wasn't going to, but I thought, why not? Have we got anything in here that I need? I don't need exhaust manifolds, but I will take the intake manifold. I've only got 2 spare. Can I get the carbonator off? Yeah. Right, anything else? Alternator's no good, water pump's no good, don't need that. Got a few spare gearboxes. Got spare pulleys. That. I was going to pop that hole in there. Yep. Get off. That's the bit. That's what I was after. Get off. Whoa! Oh, there it is. Thought that got launched into space for a second there. Anything on the rear? What I'm really after for rear components is calipers. How was that? It's the flip. Why is that brake line sticking out that far? There we go. Brake line, or is that? Yeah, it is brake line. Right, let's go over to the other one. You got an engine? Yeah, I've got an engine. Nothing I want. Radiator's no good. Don't need fuel pump. Ah! You've got that. Steering rack. I'll have that as a spare. That's not the bolt I want to undo. Okay, so we've got a knuckle on this side. Don't need the disc or the hub. And that. Ah, there we go. Got anything on this side? No. Anything on the rear? Brake caliper? No, I've got loads of these, but I tend to get through them quite quickly. Ooh! This has actually got a decent brake line on it. That hasn't got one attached. Can't see it. Go with the brake line. Buy that. Where's the flexi? I'll buy that as well. I don't think, no, the other car didn't have a good brake line on it, did it? Chassis rail there. No, that's a knackered brake line. Knackered master cylinder, standard brown interior. I can actually buy those out of the catalogue, so I'm not worried about that. What's the interior on the other one? Is that brown as well? No, that's red and that's completely knackered. I think I've got enough. I don't want to keep too many of the same spare parts. I just want to keep a few of each. Drop that there. There's my car bits. Oh, round the back you'll often find collectibles, just like that. put another TV in the workshop. I think there's at least 2 collectibles here. I'll have to take a drive around the map one day and see what we can find. But I'm pretty certain every time you start the game there will be something hidden behind here. And you will find as well, there's like a bench that hides over there, but I've already got that. I think I've got all the bits of furniture that are hidden on this map. What we got here? Some kind of spooky book. Do I even want to open it and read it? It looks sort of a book that you wouldn't want to read. It's got a skull on the front. And it just says collectible. Okay. Right. Let's just head back to the garage. I'm going to end the video here, so thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the very first video, and I suppose technically the introduction to the channel. So if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I'll put links to my other channels down below, as well as a link to my Discord server. Forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'll put all those links down below, so feel free to check those out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.